Welcome into MASN All Access Extra. I'm Brendan Mortensen, joined now by Rock Kabako of MASNsports.com. And Rock, I want to start with some of the cuts that we heard about yesterday. First and foremost, Kyle Bradish. He kind of worked his way into that rotation conversation after a really strong spring, but gets the option down to AAA Norfolk. What went into that decision?
Yeah, it kind of makes you wonder whether he was in the conversation based on the media, what we were saying, or was he actually in the Orioles conversation? You know, where Mike Elias and Brandon Hyde and the staff saying, wow, why are they talking about that? That's not happening. Maybe we'll never know, but he definitely seemed to enter that conversation because he had back-to-back scoreless outings on the road, Yankees and Phillies, with really legit lineups, like looking like opening day type lineups. You know, upper 90s fastball, very composed, very confident. But Mike Elias is not straying from the plan. This shouldn't be a surprise. We've known all along it's development first. And as much as they envision him pitching in Baltimore in 2022, it's not going to be on an opening day. They really want him to build up some more innings at AAA. If he's pitching really well and earns it, he gets the call up. I mean, he's really impressed, and there's no doubt. I mean, he is a very confident kid. They love the attitude. He's in attack mode. He's not afraid. His stuff is really good. And again, that plus velocity is eye-opening. But they want him to go ahead and have some success at AAA again after he had been moved up last summer. And then he gets the call up, hopefully. That is the plan. So I guess it caught some of us a little bit by surprise that he was already moved out. We thought maybe he was becoming a candidate. But I don't think it was something where Mike Elias suddenly changed his mind and said, you know what? Let's send him to AAA. I think all along it was like, you know, this is the plan. We're glad he looked good, but let's stick to what we want to do, this blueprint, and have him go to AAA first.
So Kyle Bradish will start at AAA Norfolk, and DL Hall will start at AA Bowie, and he looked awesome yesterday, pumping gas. What did you see from DL Hall against the Phillies?
Yeah, that fastball is as advertised. I mean, honestly, it was, you know, it was 99 to 100. The first couple were a little high and tight, and I heard some fans yelling at him, and like, come on up, like, this kid's all over the place, this is dangerous. Then he strikes out the next two batters, and he gets a fly ball. The stuff is legit. Brandon Hyde said he could not wait to watch him pitch, and he got to see it. Really, really good stuff. But again, 7 starts at Bowie this past season, none after June because he had the stress reaction in the left elbow. So there was no way he was going to make the club. I know it's disappointing to some people to see him sent out. They thought, hey, if nothing else, put him in the bullpen. Let him come in and blow away hitters for an inning or two. Not part of the plan, not in the blueprint. They want him to start slowly building up innings at basically an extended spring training. They can go ahead and keep him down in Florida while they break camp, then eventually go to Bowie. That's one question we had. Not whether he's going to make the club, but would he go to Bowie or Norfolk? I figured Bowie because, you know, he had the season cut short. Again, it has happened a couple times with him. He had a lat injury a few years ago. He had that. No minor league season in 2020. So it made sense to return him to AA and let him again, slowly build him up. They wouldn't be able to go 100-plus innings and then go ahead and hopefully bump him up again after that. And then, again, we could see him in Baltimore this summer. And it could happen fairly quick, but there was no way it was going to happen that quick. But really, really impressive stuff. You see why scouts got to drool over him, why the Orioles feel like they have 2 number ones, Grayson Rodriguez and DL Hall. And what I'm trying to stress to fans, I wrote about this morning, is that this summer is going to be like nothing we've seen since Michael Elias and his crew came aboard here. There could still be a ample amount of losses at this point, but you're going to be seeing these prospects now coming up. It's going to be much fewer placeholders by at least the middle of the summer and a lot more prospects. And I think that's what fans want to pay to see. It's going to be really exciting to see Rodriguez, Hall, Bradish in a rotation, and Adley Rutschman catching, and maybe Kyle Stowers in the outfield, maybe Yusniel Diaz, who's had a really impressive camp, and he was sent out because, again, he hasn't had any success with AAA, and he hasn't stayed healthy. Earn it, you get brought up. That's all part of the blueprint as well. So you can see all these guys in more in Camden Yards at some point this summer, and that's kind of what we've all been waiting for.
Make sure you're following along with Rock Kabako all spring training long, plus the latest stats and scores. Orioles coverage 24/7 on MASNsports.com and the MASN app. Rock, thanks so much for your time.
You're welcome.